Hello, what is up, boys and girls? TheGreatPOTUS here once again with another video, and it has been a long time, and a very long time since we have actually spoken, and by spoken I mean me doing a commentary and you guys giving me your feedback back. But I did make a Minecraft video yesterday, but the reason why it has been about 2 weeks now that I have not been able to upload a video is because of Hurricane Sandy. Now, for you guys that live in the United States or around the world, or basically just watch the news, the United States was hit by Hurricane Sandy, which hit kind of around New Jersey and New York. And I'm sorry if I talk a little bit weird in this commentary. I kind of bit my tongue pretty bad a couple days ago, and it's still kind of swollen up and whatnot. But nevertheless, Hurricane Sandy did hit New Jersey fairly hard, and New Jersey is where I live. And honestly, I was kind of one of those people who are like, Hurricane Sandy, nothing's gonna happen. And then, oh my gosh, did something happen. So basically what happened was I was chilling, and I was like, okay, this hurricane's gonna hit whenever it does hit. Nothing's really gonna happen. I'm just gonna be chill. We get some days off of school, whatever. We were gonna get Monday off because of the storm. But so I was laying down pretty much Monday morning, and it was like 2 o'clock in the morning Monday morning, and I was laying there, and all of a sudden I just heard a ton of wind, and the wind, it was like roaring at me. It was like, rah! It was a horrible wind. And then I heard what I thought was lightning, and by lightning I mean thunder. I thought it was thunder, and I actually looked out the window, and it turns out that a tree had fallen in my neighbor's backyard. And wow, did Sandy hit. I mean, it hit really bad. And don't get it confused, because a lot of people are like, oh no, New Jersey and New York were just hit by a tropical storm. No, it was not a tropical storm. It was a freaking hurricane. And there's a big difference between hurricane and tropical storm, if you ask me. Tropical storm, it's like, oh, we're gonna get a lot of rain, and we're probably gonna get some wind. And hurricane is like, oh my gosh, we're getting wind and we're getting rain. So there is a difference between hurricane and tropical storm to me. And I know that it started off as a hurricane, and the government pretty much lowered it down to a tropical storm. But Chris Christie was like, you know what? This is not a tropical storm. This is a hurricane. We need help. And basically, it was pretty bad. I mean, I lost power from Monday morning up to Sunday evening. That's a little bit, that's kind of like a week without power, a week without internet, a week without cable, a week without me being able to upload anything. And honestly, I have to be grateful. I have to be grateful, because I do believe that God protected me and my family and my house, because it seems that whenever there seems to be a storm or anything bad, really big, really bad just seems to happen, it seems that God kind of just places his hand over our house and is just like, alright, I got you. And nothing really tends to happen to our family or our house, and I'm really thankful for that. I mean, my prayers and my thoughts go out to people who have lost their homes and family and food and just basic necessities that to some of us it just may seem like basic necessities, but to them it's what they need to live. And I mean, people lost tons of food. I mean, I know I emptied out 3 garbage bags full of food because all the food went to waste. I know I lost power, and I know people who lost houses. I know people who lost families. I know people who still do not have power. I mean, even my teachers still do not have power. Some of my teachers are like, oh, well, I gotta come to work and I don't even have freaking power. What the brown is going on? But that's kind of like how it is. And I mean, I don't want you to be like, oh, well, I mean, it's over. They're fine. No, it's not nearly close as over. I mean, if anything, it's just begun. The hurricane just hit for, I would say, a little bit less than 24 hours. I mean, it was very impacting, and then it just kind of calmed down. And it was really bad at first, and then it kind of just settled down. But if anything, this is the beginning, guys. I mean, a lot of people now have to worry about not having a place to sleep, not having food to be able to eat. They don't really have a place to take showers or use the bathroom. I mean, it is horrible. And the reason why I wanted to make this video, I mean, you guys knew that I was okay and that I was safe, but I wanted to make a video to let you guys know that New Jersey and New York and other areas affected by Hurricane Sandy are in need. And it's just, we're in need, guys. It's not like it's over because the hurricane is not here anymore. I mean, if anything, it's just begun, as I said. Some people have to learn how to live with no housing now. And I can't even imagine what it would be like if I didn't have my house anymore. I mean, I wouldn't have a place to sleep. I wouldn't have a place to eat. I wouldn't have a place to live. And let alone, since I was without power, I didn't have any heat. And it was freaking freezing, guys. I mean, it was it was really cold. I'm not gonna lie, it was freezing. Some nights I couldn't even sleep because it was so cold. So I can't even imagine people who don't even have a roof over their head. And I personally have been trying to do my best to work in this way. A couple days after I kind of got our house settled in, saying, you know what, our house has no power, there's nothing we can really do about it, let's try to see what we can do to help other people. I ended up going to a Salvation Army Corps in New Jersey and volunteering there, and you know, we gave people showers, we gave people clothing, food, and it's great to know that even though I'm being affected, I'm not being affected nearly as close as other people in New Jersey and New York. And I would just like to do my best to help them in any way that I can. And if you guys would like to help, I wasn't going to say this, but I know that the Tech Johnson, I'll link him in the description down below, he works with me on a clan called Deadly Assault, which is a channel that I also work on. And he also lost power. And I know that he's doing some great things, like he lets people sleep in his house, he gives people food, he lets people charge their phones in his house, and he just does great stuff. And I know for a fact right now that he is selling shirts and t-shirts that all proceeds will go to a relief program that the Salvation Army is having on the East Coast. And 100% of proceeds will go to relief of Sandy victims. So I will link that in the description down below. First link. And you guys can go ahead and buy a t-shirt or a hoodie if you want. And all proceeds will go ahead to help people who were affected by Sandy, like people without homes, people without food, and just a lot of stuff like that. And I mean, it wasn't as bad as Hurricane Katrina, as a lot of you guys may imagine it, but it was still bad. And I mean, if you guys watch the show Jersey Shore, which I can't even express how much I hate that show, but I mean, Jersey Shore takes place in Seaside, which is a beach that I visit like very often. I love that beach. It is one of my favorite beaches to be in during the summer. That place got completely destroyed. I mean, if you guys look up pictures of it on Google, Seaside Heights is what it's called. Seaside Heights, Hurricane Sandy pictures or whatever you look up. Honestly, I'm not even kidding. It looks like the hurricane picked up a roller coaster and just dropped it in the ocean. Not even kidding. That's exactly what it looks like. You guys can go ahead and look at it. I'm not kidding at all. And the boardwalk was destroyed. Everything was just horribly destroyed. You can't even get into Seaside. And let alone Atlantic City. Atlantic City was destroyed. And basically, guys, I just wanted to make this video to ask you guys to please keep the victims and those hurt and damaged by Hurricane Sandy in your thoughts and prayers as you guys go along your day. And, you know, I'm fine. Thank God I am fine. My house is fine. My family is fine. And I just wanted to say that I hope that all you guys are okay, and just to let you guys know that I'm fine. But that's about it, guys. Please leave a like, leave a comment, and we will keep moving forward with some Black Ops stuff because Black Ops is coming out soon. But anyways, guys, I'll see you guys later. Take care.